In this video, we're going to be learning about the 4 things that make life easier for women over 50. The first one is listening to your intuition. The second one is stepping away from what doesn't serve you. The third one is learning to trust yourself. And the fourth one is learning how to take action. Part of it is trust the process and listening to our intuition. I had a recent reminder about intuition in January. My mother had had surgery. She had a rotator cuff replaced. And so I was in Arizona for a couple of weeks helping them out with that. And I was talking to her on the phone in January, and all of a sudden I heard this little clatter. And I said, "What happened?" And she said, "I fell. Let me call you back." And I just panicked. And at that point in time, there was something in my head that said, you have to move. You have to go there and help your parents. So after that, I went in, told my employers that I was leaving, but I hadn't planned on leaving anytime soon because I was going to sell my condo. And during that time, um, my boss said some things that were actually quite rude and quite mean, and I'm an overanalyzer, so I tried to figure out, does she really not know that she's being this, I don't mean for best, lack of other word, or is she really doing it on purpose? One of the things that she had said to me when it was about review time, and I hadn't even brought up any money or anything, she said, "How many other bookkeepers do you think make as much money as you do?" Well, what I heard was I was an overpaid bookkeeper. And then a week later, after we were talking about when I was leaving and who would do my job when I was gone, and she told me that what she said was that nothing had really been added to my job in the past 7 years except for a 401k plan and a health insurance plan, and that it would be easy for her to do my job. So 3 days after that, I finished up some things, I lined out all my work, and I quit. I sent a text to one of the other owners and said the only person I wanted to have contact with my previous employer was him. And there was a reason why I did that. I had to set some clear, established boundaries that I don't want that in my life. I didn't like the drama. I didn't like the lack of communication. I didn't like how she approached things. And the whole atmosphere just started being filled with negativity. So I quit my job, terrified to be unemployed, but I quit my job. And I knew that going and living in Arizona with my parents was the right thing to do. I had to really trust that in myself. I don't have enough money to retire. I didn't ever foresee being able to retire, just putting a couple $100 into a 401k every month. And being single, not having the double income or the double investments. I've been divorced twice, so pretty much each time you can whack what you have in half. And so right after I quit my job, I took action. I started packing my stuff. There was a course that came online that was free for 3 weeks. I was perfect because I had the time. My condo was cleared out of everything because I had packed everything and put it in the garage. And so I didn't have any outer, distractions or anything like that. And 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, I just all of a sudden I heard this voice that said, "Go to Arizona." So I thought, okay, I'm going to Arizona. So I went down there, and the first day I was there, I picked out a house and made an offer. And the day after that, I got an offer on my condo. And so within a couple of days, and listening to this intuition and listening to these things that I would possibly maybe ignore, I think it sets things in motion. When you make a decision and then you act on it, and then you make a decision and then you act on it, it'll set everything in motion. So I try to go over the 4 things of listening to your intuition, stepping away from what isn't serving you, learning to trust yourself in your actions and your decisions and what you want to do, and then taking action on that and making it happen. That's a kind of a manifesting where you're flowing with the energy and not fighting and struggling with it all the time. So if you have any comments, please comment below and like and subscribe if you like this video. And we'll see you next time.